Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's going, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
Careful. That's no ordinary Zoogle.
Yeah? Well, we're no ordinary party.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Summoning Thunder! Silent Instant!
Tornado Drive!
Arrow Fly!
Orochi's Fury!
I'm expert coming through!
Raging Rena
Just go for the weak
It's
point!
almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
Freeze Lancer! Lightning
Orochi's
Orb!
Fury!
Round one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight.
Soaring Blast!
Confiscated!
Tornado Drive! I'll smash you!
I heal you all!
Orochi's Fury!
Healing Circle!
Crush!
Freeze
Orochi's
Lancer!
Fury! I owe you one.
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
Orochi's Fury!
No complaints here!
Freeze now!
Elusive
Let's
Shield!
get your ass away!
Eagle Ray!
Sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify!
Take this!
Annihilation! Lightning! Eat mind if I do! Downfall! May a thousand gales bury the
Ignite! You're mine! Orochi's Fury!
Spear! Pierce evil! I never miss!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Lunar corruption!
Begin! Take this!
Sleep now
You
away!
escape!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Begin!
Steering
Orochi's
wheel!
Dance on the
Fury!
wind!
Damn it! Light
stole
out
my
and out!
Orochi's Fury! The
Not
flame
in your
inside me
dreams.
yearns
Back
to
the
be
fray.
let free.
Nothing gets by me!
You're mine!
Maybe she'll keep Sarah a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle it.
You
thrilling
can be
performance.
really dense, Dohoney.
Orochi's Fury! It's wide open!
It won't
You're
escape
mine.
me! Can't get out of this!
You're finished!
I can carve through armor!
This one's all mine!
Orochi's
Fury! You picked the wrong fight!
Mystic mercy!
Orochi's Fury!
Raging storm!
Take this!
Thank you, Dohoney.
I only did what any other would.
you going? I think you're nicer than you let on.
Orochi's Fury!
I'm out of ammo! I'm all over the top!
Seismic Rupture! It's time!
Steel force!
In a bind?
Alright!
Not today!
Magic is
in the soil. Awaken and wreak
havoc!
havoc! Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Orochi's Fury! Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Nothing gets by me!
All the power of my healing arts to accomplish
Elusive deity!
See, here goes! Don't mind if I do!
Now you see what I can do!
The enemy is going all out!
Take this!
The Tempest and Ghost!
It's about to strike!
Fury! Look sharp, everyone! No escape!
This one's mine!
Orochi's Fury!
Prepare to be seen!
Hit! More where that came from!
Not today!
No further!
You're mine!
I'm going to use my
Orochi's Fury!
Here goes!
with something grave.
A chronic inability to read the room?
A malady your art cannot fix.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! This one's mine!
Let me free you of your pain.
Freezing storm!
Dispel!
I owe you. Ready to go! Ice tornado!
Roasted fury!
There you go! Don't let up! Lightning orb!
Fairy circle!
Magic is there!
I owe you one.
Air!
You picked the wrong fight!
Photon blast!
Take this!
You get the gist! Feel here! This'll come handy!
Roasted fury!
Searing flame! I'm ready!
Take this!
Amazing.
Not on my watch! I never miss!
It's over!
I can carve through armor! Denied!
You're mine!
Ancient deity!
Searing flame! Thunder! Reload! Too much to handle! A freezing storm!
Take this!
Raging lunar storm!
Sweet now!
Roasted fury!
Outstanding form! That move!
Here comes the big one!
Red!
Burn in hell!
Chinese! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Don't ruin my art!
It's too much! Here I come!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Where are you going?
I don't know what I'd do without you. Can't get out of this!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
It looks like you got this one covered. It's weakened.
Carve through armor!
This ends now!
Here's the case. Heaven and earth.
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight!
Take my judgment.
Ignite!
Nothing gets by me!
Radiant light.
Roasted fury!
Security. Frost and red. I never miss. Nail strike. Far enough. I can do this all day. Lunar fury.
Elusive
Lunar
demon!
orb.
Can't get out of this! Now you see what I can do! Shine! Radiant
I'm
light!
not done! This
One
one's
very
mine!
much.
Raging cascade.
Burn in hell!
The enemies are going all out. Thanks to sleep now. Let me show you what my art can do.
Show thy mystic mercy!
This isn't looking good!
Lunar blast.
Here I come!
Allow me to help you.
Roasted fury! Strike!
Catapult. This one's mine. I never miss.
Roasted fury! Throw it, gate!
No further!
It's over!
Not on my watch.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Sharpness.
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm out of ammo. I'm all stuffed up.
Lewis, get
Nothing gets by me!
I'm not done!
Now for something better. Do it.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Danins and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
Always good to be back in familiar territory. Hey.
Hey!
I guess... No way.
Damn.
All right.
This is...
Thanks. We finally made it.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait. Can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Where are you going? I'm proceeding this way. Magic is there!
Deny!
Power of water!
I'll smash you!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
You picked the wrong fight!
Thunder field!
Here I come!
Coming through! Show you what my
I'm ready!
Orochi Fury!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got!
Well
Here I
done!
come! Eat this!
Raging Luna
Healing
Storm!
to it!
This debt shall not
I owe you, Xion.
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? He probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
horned giant. Is this the Zoogle from the request?
It's not only alive, but completely uninjured.
We'll just have to see for ourselves if it's really as ferocious as they say.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole...
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
It's gigantic.
I'd say we're about evenly matched.
Get lost!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Waterfall!
Soil!
This is gonna need all of us together! Rise and shine!
In a vibe?
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Don't mind if I do!
Does it hurt?
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Seismic rupture!
There you go! Don't let that stop it! Thanks, Kisara!
Orochi Fury! Burn!
By the power of
Orochi Fury!
Magic is dead! It looks like you got this one covered! Freeze Lancer! Hard steel! That'll bring you down!
Take this!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
This one's all mine!
Radiant Pierce is wall!
Orochi Fury!
Cyan
On your
Instant!
knees! Burn!
Annihilator Field!
Orochi Fury!
Blah 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 magic! Mega Ray! Field! Gemini Aqua!
A thrilling
Get on
performance.
there with the others!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
By the power of water! If it's in the sky, it's gone!
Orochi Fury!
Raging Stalagmite! Standing form! Blah blah blah
In a bind?
The flame
In here!
inside me
Freeze
yearns
Lancer!
to be
Over
let
the
free!
top side.
Tempt it! Ignite! Elucidate! You're mine!
Soaring
Breathing in armor is all mine!
Do it! Blah blah blah! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're mine! Orochi Fury!
You with a
dust! Orochi Fury! Rending you apart! I'm not done! I'll smash you!
Amazing.
Orochi Fury!
It's about to strike! Freeze Lancer!
Look sharp, everyone!
Down!
Here I come!
Here's your healing arm! I've got it! First aid!
Burn in hell!
No dawn shall break
Crazy!
Resonate with the earth!
I'll heal you all!
spirits within the soil.
Healing circle!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
I won't stop now!
Take this!
Annihilation! Here,
Orochi Fury!
first aid! Illuminate the dark!
Here I come!
Even wider!
Shattering the
Take this!
Attack time! By the power of water!
denied!
Between heaven and earth!
Smash you!
Can you take it? Lion's mine! Lightning! Burning strike! This one's mine! Don't mind if I do!
Not today!
Shine!
Here I come!
Radiant light!
Cascade!
Force of regeneration!
Orochi Fury!
Between heaven and earth! Mega ray!
I'm in your debt, Dohalim.
And tonight's meal is on you.
Good go.
Sleep now!
Nick.
Cyan
No
Instant!
escape!
Lightning!
Spirits within the soil.
Raging
We've got him on the run.
Take
Don't get
this!
cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Annihilation.
Take this!
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
You're mine.
Raging storm.
Escape. Orochi's fury.
Eating pile driver!
I never miss.
Yours to be the
They're not playing around. Watch out.
Not today. Orochi's fury.
My healing arts to accomplish this. Nothing gets by me. May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds.
What?
Cyan instant. Here goes. Don't mind if I do. Far enough.
Now you see what I can do! You require a hand. Can't get out of this!
Lightning orb.
You're finished.
Blah blah blah. Gravitons field. Holy
God.
land. Blah blah blah.
Resonate with the
Orochi's
earth!
fury.
Annihilation. It's in the sky. It's now.
Escape. Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclops.
Well, we beat it in the end.
Let us harvest what we can use and take it with us.
Built for the sake of it and then cast aside. How sad.
Yes.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Got it.
Very well.
This is the Basig training ground.
Hey! Isn't that a Hellcat? Well,
Is it some sort of prototype?
Whatever. It's a real tough customer.
That'll bring you down. Out in your
within the
dreams.
soil.
You're mine. Orochi's fury.
Arcana waterfall. Mega ray.
Escape.
Look here.
I'll smash you!
Resonate
Resonate with the earth!
Let me help. All
Good
of that
night.
first
Rending you apart.
Healing some purity.
Orochi's fury.
Hard judgment.
It's on. You picked the wrong fight.
Here I come.
Orochi's fury.
Rending you apart!
Out of ammo.
Bloody howling! In the soil.
No escape. Orochi's fury.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Orochi's fury.
Shut him down!
Not on my watch. A chain between
Orochi's fury.
outstanding form.
In a bind?
Yours to be let free.
Here's the evil.
It's go time. Burn in hell.
Radiant light!
I'm not done. You may be strong, but I'll never back down. Now I can let loose.
Not in your dreams.
Armor won't save you!
Like this one's alright.
The fluidity of your movement is simply
Leave the torch to me. I never miss.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Blah 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 magic. In here.
Orochi's fury. Burn.
I can't hold on much longer.
No escape.
Pull myself. Blah 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 magic. And again. Now. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Radiant.
Here I come.
A thrilling performance.
No escape. Orochi's fury.
Anything in armor is
It
all
looks like
fine.
you got this one covered.
Raging
In
lunar
the
storm.
sky is mine. I'll be saving this one.
Demon land!
Lunar
Orochi's fury.
Gemini Aqua.
No further!
It's
This
on.
one's mine.
see what I can do! Eat this!
Lightning! Downfall!
I'm not done!
Hear me! Blazing fury! Burning
Nothing good right here!
Sweet Cloud! Freeze Lancer! I'll be saving this one!
Orochi Fury! Take this!
Waterfall!
Counter-attack!
Freeze Lancer! One more
Orochi
time!
Fury!
Release
the deity!
Hold on to your arms! Here I come! Confiscated!
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Steel Force! Magic Bam! Thunderblade!
It's over! Eat dirt!
Shattering
In a bind! Attack high! I'm not done!
Where are you going?
I'm not done!
Spirit Wind
Orochi Fury! Orochi Fury!
Holy Land!
Bloody Orochi Fury!
Art expert coming through!
Here I come!
Raging
Lunar Storm!
Sleep now! Do
Throw
it!
it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
How about it?
Yeah. Huh?
Hey!
What?
Oh,
Seriously? Seriously?
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
What is it, Hootle?
yes! Yes! Very...
Seriously, what do they take us for?
Research subjects, just like everything else.
That turned out good, if I do.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.